former controller of Dixon, Illinois, and pleading guilty to the federal crime of wire fraud, has admitted committing one of the most significant abuses of public trust ever seen in Illinois. The theft by fraud of more than $53 million in funds belonging to the city of Dixon and its citizens for over a period of more than 21 years, which is certainly, at least as far as I know, the largest theft of public funds in Illinois history. With her plea, Ms. Crundwell now faces a sentence of up to 20 years in prison, a fine of twice the proceeds of her fraud, and mandatory restitution of the $53+ million, which were the proceeds of her fraud, to the city of Dixon. As many of you know, thanks to the remarkable efforts of the United States Marshals Service in overseeing the seizures and sales of properties that Ms. Crundwell obtained through the proceeds of her fraud, the bank accounts and the homes and the horse farms and the vehicles and the equipment and the horses themselves, we believe we have located and seized and are liquidating virtually every asset owned by Ms. Crundwell, so we can return the funds to the city of Dixon. We can also report that as part of the negotiations that led to this guilty plea, Ms. Crundwell agreed not to contest our seizures and the sales of those properties. And as you will shortly hear from Marshal McPherson, who has overseen the Marshal's efforts in taking control of those assets, he will describe for you the results of the Marshal's efforts. After Ms. Crundwell's sentencing, we'll probably have something to say about the significance of whatever sentence she receives. But today, I want to note this. If nothing else, what we have in this case is an object lesson in not how to manage and how not to manage public funds. This is a crime that should never have been allowed to occur. It's not to lessen Ms. Crundwell's culpability or her now admitted incredible avarice, but it should serve as a warning and hopefully a lesson to public officials in other cities, small and large, and I say this recognizing its significance for the town of Dixon and its apologies to Ronald Reagan. But public officials who manage their citizens' money need to trust if they must, but they need to verify. There was, as far as we can tell, no verification here. These thefts, these incredible thefts over a period of 21 years, in our view, should have never happened.